What's up guys, welcome back to Monster Hunter World. I'm your host and guide Mr. B, and this is part 9, the Tobi-Kadachi. Now, before we get into this, you're about to watch old Gibson here have a bit of a crisis. And that is because I did this boss fight, I got this capture, I ploughed straight on and did the next one, which is the fight with the Anjanath. And then when I came back to edit this video, I realised that the capture was completely borked. So I'm going to have to go back and do it again, just for the sake of completion, just to include that fight. But before we go and do that, now this is technically going to be a little bit of a cheat, because I'm going to upgrade weapons here with stuff that I've got from the next fight, which is the Anjanath. You know, the kind of, I mentioned this very early on, it's very much what all these boss fights have been building towards. But having already done that, and now going back to revisit the Tobi-Kadachi, I can use the gear that I gathered from that fight to upgrade my existing equipment. So look at this. Our Defender chainsaws, we're going to level up by almost 50 points of damage. And it also increases the elemental attack as well, the blast attack. So we're going into this fight, you know, super armed, and we're going to do the same with Gizmo. You see, look at all these. Since we fought all these monsters, you see the Kadachi and the Anji are on there. But as far as the series goes, we've yet to see them. So, like I say, we're kind of doing this ass backwards a little bit, but it's all going to work out. So using the gear that we've got from the Anjanath, look at the comparison there. Doing more melee damage, more range damage. And once again, just kind of hammering home, pun intended, the importance of going to the smithy between fights. You know, any advantage that you can use, you should be trying to use. So that's really what this is all about. Check that out. Yeah! So, again, as discussed before, thanks to this armor set that we're given at the start of the game, we don't even need to touch that, so we can go straight back into this quest. Now, unfortunately, as you can see here, I can't redo it as a story quest, so we are going to lose the introductory cutscenes that you would normally get on a fight like this, on the first introduction to a boss. But as a optional quest, if we go to the current situation here, it's right there. So, although it's not part of the story as it has been with all the other ones you've seen, I'm still able to redo this fight just for the sake of completion. On our quest through these bosses, I'm going to hit up a voucher here. As you know, having already beaten him once, you know I've got to be feeling pretty good about this. So that's already accepted from down here at the quest board. Sprint up and check in what's going down with old Catman John. Alrighty, so another little side quest there that's going to beef up the canteen ingredients, which means our buffs are going to get better with every meal. You can see they already have done from after we fetched those previous ingredients for him. Look at the stats there, the meal effects, they've all gone up. So knowing this boss and knowing that he has an elemental attack, he has a like a shock attack, which I think is classed as thunder in the game. So knowing that he has that attack going in, we could have got that information from the ecological research buff, but yeah, it's already in the brain bank. So knowing that, it's good to know he's going to have that thunder attack, so it's good to know that we've got a built-in defense against that, which is good, because he's going to be whipping it out. That sounded awful. Going to be whipping out his attack is what I meant. Good lord, double entendres. You want one? I'll give you one.
The scout flies have found something. Go get a
So
closer
again,
look.
I'm going to edit this down, the hunt for getting on the trail of this monster, because well, there are two things going on here. Firstly, there's a lot of exploration and running around to be done anyway. We've got a set of footprints down there, and they're unknown footprints, so you would think, oh, that gets us on the right track. Unfortunately, they led us right into the path of an Anjanath.
Great! The scout flies have locked on to the
So there were two sets of tracks,
Be on the lookout for more tracks or traces.
which led us right into the path of the Anjanath. Had to get out of there. So a bit of an escape, a bit of running around, and just getting right back on the path here. Again, avoid the Rathalos there. That's the problem with being up in these treetops. That's where he likes to hang out, unfortunately. If we just check our lower corner map, we can see he's flying off, leaving this area safe for us. Which also means being able to pick up some more research, since he's flown the nest, quite literally. So just a quick diversion there, just to pick up that research for the Rathalos. But back on the trail here, these mysterious footprints.
The scout flies have picked up the monster's trail. We'll be on the target before long. Hope you're ready.
Alrighty. So good to know, we're on the right track here. I know this monster does tend to lurk in these kind of higher areas, so you know he can't be far. Just checking around. Make sure the coast is clear before... Hoi! Just waiting to hit that research level where he's going to appear on the map. That's just going to make finding him so much easier. Alright, let's do this.
Go ahead. Follow the scout flies.
That hype music once again. Still no guesses what this is so far, but I'm just waiting on you guys catching up with the vids because I know someone's going to get it. Yeah, alright. Have a quick check on the map. And there he is. Now this is, because he was so close to the camp, it just took me a minute to be able to lock onto him here. And there it is. So we've got him pinned now. Wherever he goes, we're going to be hot on his heels. Man, I hope you're enjoying this. Like, this music gets me pumped just re-watching this. Still getting those Anjanath tracks. We just want to find our boy at this point. Track's heading the other way, it looked like. Quick check in with the old map. He's somehow scarpered right over there. Time to shut this down. And there he is. Sadly, we get no flash cinematic intro this time, but there's our boy, Tobi-Kadachi. And not wasting any time, let's hit it. It was worth getting that little sneaky surprise attack there, but not a great area to pick a fight in, to be honest. Very close quarters. And he obviously recognises as much, because he's going to get the hell out of here. Try and get to the better ground for us to have a fight. Which, you know what, works for me. Just got to get back on his tail. No pun intended. Yeah, we're coming into this with a big advantage, having been able to level up our weapons, and obviously our armor is top shelf for this level enemy. So, just going to try and have a bit of fun with it. Alright, let's go, big boy. See that shock attack there? Be too close. Got that pounce attack. Really, as I'm going to find out the hard way, the principle that swishy tail is the principal source of damage in this fight. Got this little dive attack, and just trying to maintain a bit of a distance. Go in when you think it's safe. To be watch out for that tail, and watching out for that tail, I should say, and for that shock attack. The two main. There it is. Yeah, 1, 2, and yeah, beat down Boulevard for Mr. B there. Oh, you get stunned like this, you got to frantically wiggle your left analog stick to shake yourself out of that. Luckily, it didn't take too long. As you see here, we've still got Gizmo where he's using the Firefly cage. Unfortunately, this didn't quite work out, because by the time I got to it and hit the damn thing, he was facing the other way. That was a bit of a waste. But, yeah, we're about to send this guy to Pain City. I don't think he actually ever properly recovers from this. Once I start dishing out these massive amounts of damage, I'm going to try and Scarper once again. Just get those last few cheeky hits in there. Just check out which way he's going. Obviously, we still have him pinned as our target. So wherever you go, whatever you do, I've got my chainsaws coming for you. Terrible, absolutely terrible. I apologise. Richard Marks for Tobi-Kadachi Sparks. Terrible, terrible wordplay. Just use this minute to refill my stamina. Made a classic mistake of making myself visible and then start scrolling through my items, because Just make myself an easy target there. But look at the heart rate on his icon on the bottom left corner there. You can see he's already in a bad way. He's already got the drill going. Time to wrap things up. See if I can hit him with one of those flash flies. Yeah! That's just going to leave him stunned and open to attack. Man, he never had a chance. He's got no time to even recover from the last flurry of attacks before straight into the next one. And there it is, folks. Tobi-Kadachi, tick dun dun. So yeah, really, I mean, especially given our Anjanath upgrades to our weapons, really no problem at all with that fight. I mean, well, I mean, I did it. I took him down before I got those upgrades. Again, with not much more difficulty, just took a little bit longer. But once you suss out those attacks, really the same with any of these other large monster fights, figure out the attack pattern, and you're pretty much all good. So this is going to be a pretty short one. I really just wanted to include the Tobi-Kadachi fight, and we're going to move on to the Anjanath next. But that's going to be a biggie. Like I say, that's the one that we've really been working towards. If the Puke was like the first big boss challenge, and then they've got slightly more difficult in different ways, you know, water-based attacks, shock attacks, and fire attacks coming up next. The Anjanath is definitely the most fearsome foe that we've had to fight by this point. Well, besides the Rathalos, but luckily we can just get the hell away from him for now. Use the voucher on this mission, so double prizes for everyone. And let's head back to camp. Quick check-in with Waddy Woo. Who's my good piggy? That's right. Okay, dudes. Well, that's about all we need to cover this time. So I'm going to peace out of here. Hope everyone's had a good time as always. And as ever, I'll see you guys on the next hunt. This is Mr. B. Peace!